Hello, everybody. This is Andre D. Tune the Great Johnson, along with my co-host,
D-Main One.
This is W.A.G.E ENT podcast, and today we're going to be talking about simple investments for those who making $30,000 or less in income in their employment.
I think it's different avenues, different options that people most likely overlook. Things are like actually the 401k plans that most jobs have, other alternatives that are out there that can be easily accessed for those people in that certain financial status. Learning more about the 401k, finding out that you can getting into, that actually incorporates for us you getting a better chance of a good retirement. Having that money. Most people don't know that they can actually get into their own individual stocks in it, where if it is a company that they feel comfortable with, that they know may bring in more revenue for them to have when they retire, they can actually get into those. They just need to speak to their financial specialist with that particular work that they're at, because they have those at those jobs.
When you speak about like 401k and stuff like that, there's a lot of jobs out here that don't offer that. You got a lot of people who's not really, you got some people who's making decent wage, but the company just don't indulge in a retirement fund or 401k we want to get into. So how would one know about, investing in like company stock, or if anything, if their job don't permits them to have it?
Well, if they have a job that doesn't allows 401k, or doesn't have it, then they can't really do anything. They can get in their own personal investments. There are other avenues that they can try out. That's just one that, some information that I feel that people didn't know, including myself, at a certain time, learning about it.
Now, this goes for everybody, but I kind of want to speak for a lot of those individuals who really feel that they be wasting their time investing into any type of investment pertaining like stocks or mutual funds. Because a lot of us are not really educated in that sense, and we really have to take the time to go and sit down and talk to a financial advisor. And a lot of us don't even know how to do that for the most part. But I feel that they have like a lot of these investments apps out here. There's a few of them out there like Acorn. You got Robinhood and Stash, and particularly I know a lot about because I'm involved deeply in that. I've been involved in that for the last 3.5 years now, and I see the benefits, and I feel it's a really good investment app for personal investment, because it lets you invest in things that that you partake in. For us, like if you shop at a particular store like Walmart or Sam's or Family Dollar, they got BP gas station, they got retail stores. They even if you like to travel, they have a Carnival stock on there where you can invest in that. So I feel that those who really feel that investing is like a headache, or they feel my check, I live by my check week by week or month by month, and I don't have the money to invest into stock. With this Stash personal investment, with little as $5 a week, or $5 every bi-weekly, or $5 a month, you can put into it to secure your future in long term with things that you do, as far as like if you like to shop at Walmart or Family Dollar, which we all do. We like going on vacations. We like taking cruises. You can invest in those type of particular stock as well that can benefit you, and you feel actually comfortable putting your money towards something that you patronize. So it's like, and one thing we have to realize that investment is something that you have to be dedicated. It goes for a long term. You just don't put your money in something and expect it like the next week or the next month or year that you're just gonna blow up. It can happen like that, but investment works best at a long-term pace.
Yeah.
Have to keep that in mind,
Yeah. I think those are that is a very good option. I think a lot of people can use, especially the younger crowd that's really not too keen or believe into investing. Like you said, $5 a month, or $5 at any given time that they can put in there to try to get into the stock market, try to build up revenue, or try to learn more about it. It's something that they trust and trust and feel is good to have a nice return. Though those are options that people don't know about. Also, it was included with things that are with these apps that people don't know. It's other options that your jobs may have. Something that we working for the city of St. Louis it was called deferred comp, and this is a outside investing option that we could use to actually gain money, where you can put any certain amount, but I think it's little as $12.50 every 2 weeks, $12.50. And by me doing that, I actually I was a disbeliever in it, because I didn't know too much about the stock market. I heard that you can make what decent money, but when I heard that low amount and that option with the city, I just went on and tried it out. And actually, by giving the $12.50 or $25 every month, that was I gained more a certain amount. I think like after 5 or 6 years, I gained up close to like $7,000. Just putting that small amount in. So I think that was a well implemented option there, where you can gain some side money to have just in case either the stock market crash for your 401k may have. You still had that particular amount in there where you can use and utilize that for later on, anytime, because I could take a small little loan out of it if I could, or reinvest it back into the stock market.
Right, and just to iterate what you were saying is that a lot of people may be concerned about like the stock market crashing. One of the good things about investing in stocks and mutual funds of that sort is that you can always diversify. You can always take your money and move them around to another type of stock option or mutual fund to your likings if you feel that's better fit for you at that time. And like I said, like we are concerned about the amount of money that we don't have the money to do it. Like I mentioned, like low as $5. You can put it into your investment, your long-term personal investment. But whenever you feel you want to invest more, you can. Like I start off like at $5 a week, or whatever. Now I'm at $50. I'm doing like $50 a month. And just the other day, last week, I had some personal gain accumulated. My cash flow accumulated off my stocks. And what I done was, instead of putting it back in my checking account, I reinvested in another person's stock that I use. There's many different things you can do, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to do that. It's always good to reinvest your money into things, you know what I'm saying? Like when it's going to be a long time for you to retire, it's good to just keep putting the money in your personal stock and let it grow, because it's going to grow. And then one of the really good things about this the Stash app that I have is that it lets you see your performance on your stocks. It calculates the growth. You can see your cash dividends right when you go into the main dashboard of your screen. You can see the money that's accumulated. As you can put it away in your checking accounts, checking and saving, or you can put it back into one of your other stock options. And that's what I done. So
yeah, just best believe it will you will gain something. Just to be real quick on that, if you do the math on that $25 a month, it's $300 a year. So 5 years, excuse me, 5 years, that was $300. It was $1,500 I invested into deferred comp. And now again, this is just a financial option that's with the city of St. Louis. Your job may have something different. It may go by a different name. But again, I put $1,500 in for the course of 5 years, and I gained $7,000. And it may also be in deferred comp, where you can choose your own individual stocks that you feel to your liking that you want to invest in. I think that people should look at these options that they may have, or try them out, You know, again, as D-Tune said, that basically you can find on your phone an app that you can use to start off investing with a little bit of no money. And I was thinking that, you know, if you have your own savings, even if you may not be working at the time, a young individual that may not have the opportunity to work because they're in college, they may have some savings. They can just use a little bit of the money out their savings, invest, and once it accumulate money, reinvest.
The moral of the story is this, you know, you're working a minimal job, you're not really making that much money. Always trying to invest in something because it's gonna pan out in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard this one guy said before that, you know, the only way to become wealthy in America is that you have to invest. So, you know, we have to, you know, we as a people, especially African Americans, we need to get more in tune on investing our money and just start spending our money, splurging our money on things, so other people can look at us, think that we got something when we really don't. Again, you know, take the time, research, investigate, and just do a little test, see how it goes by investing just a small amount of money. You can do, like I said, $5 a week, monthly, or bi-weekly. You know, you just get it popping like that. So, you know, take some time out and see what you would like to do and see what suits your needs as far as what you would like to do as far as like investing in long-term future plans. That's my advice on that. Okay, so please listen, like, and subscribe to our channel.
And hit that notification bell and leave your comments below.
This is Andre D-Tune the Great Johnson.
And your co-host D-Main 1.
And this is W.A.G.E ENT Podcast. We out.